Shauna, the tax goddess and chief tax strategist for Strategic Tax Coach, Tax Goddess, and DropMyTaxes.com. I am super excited to be with you here today because we have a very special guest, as you can tell. So thank you so much for joining us at our channel, Tax Strategies That Save Entrepreneurs Thousands Each Year. Now, Mr. Nick Klein is an expert in urban farming, and I know it's a little bit different of a topic, so I'm super excited to jump in today. So, Nick, I know this is part of a 3-set mini-series, so what is the first topic in today's video we're going to be covering?
Well, feeding your family with the property that you own. It's urban farming. But even if you're in a condo with just a little balcony, you can start somewhere. As little as kind of the small scale square foot gardening. I've got a guy in downtown Phoenix that's actually growing enough food to feed all of his pets, and he is in an 800 square foot second floor apartment. So he's happy there. Now his pets are carnivorous, so he's raising livestock. And the livestock of choice for an urban farmer, rabbits.
Rabbits.
I am a murderer of the cute and fluffy, and you can be too.
And we're going to get into that today. I'm super excited about this. Okay, so if this is your first time here with us on Tax Strategies That Save Entrepreneurs Thousands Each Year. Now, of course, you may be thinking, wait, murdering the cute and fluffy is a tax strategy? Yes, it is. We will come back to this. So please subscribe, click the little bell icon, make sure that you like us, love us, add comments and questions, put that all down below so that we can answer you. And of course, you can download our free ebook, 10 Ways to Save 10K right now from any of our websites, taxgoddess.com, strategictaxcoaching.com, or dropmytaxes.com. So let's jump right in, Mr. Murderer of the cute and fluffy and fuzzy. And first things first, you guys have to notice here the logo on his shirt. Do you guys see this? Hostile Hair. Okay, so you can already tell. Just go to hostilehair.com. We love it. We love it. So feeding your family. Okay, now he gave us an example. Feeding the family. Now this was carnivorous, fuzzy family, right? But or maybe not fuzzy family. But anyway, how are we going to use urban farming to feed our families?
Well, you need to figure out how much your families are eating, how much the people in your family is eating. So if you can either watch it for a month and kind of pay attention to what's being consumed, or you can just kind of go off of the natural or the national average, which is 1,200 to 2,000 pounds per person per year. Now, you may not have the means to replace all of what you're eating, but you can definitely put a dent in your feed bill or food bill food bill for your family. So rabbits, we mentioned that earlier. Very small square foot needed. In 36 square feet, you can raise up to 5,000 to 6,000 pounds of rabbit annually.
Wait. Say that again. Say it slower. 36 square feet. You can raise 5,000 to 6,000 pounds annually.
Yeah. So that's 36 square feet. That's a 6x6 area. And the cage system that I was using when I was doing that was 4 foot by 6 foot, and it was 8 foot tall, and it had rabbits all through it. And I've actually been able to add a 6th layer to that same cage setup without decreasing the amount of space for the rabbits, because I use a different pan now. But the bottom line is, in a very small area, you can produce a lot of food. And then in another 2 foot by 3 foot area, you can grow all the food for your food.
So what does that mean? Give us the short little snippet about that.
So the system, it's called fodder. Fodder is basically where you take a pound of seed, and that pound of seed, whether it's barley or wheat or black oil sunflower seeds, these things can be sprouted. And so 7 pounds of seed becomes, 1 pound of seed becomes 7 pounds of feed in about a week. So you start with the first tray, fill it up, and you put in an automatic watering system so that it floods it every 2 hours or so. And then at the end of the week, you have 7 pounds of feed. And then the next day you have 7 pounds of feed because you do this every day. You fill up one tray. Actually, you feed one tray and you fill it back up, and then it's ready to go for the 7-day cycle.
Okay, so
that's fodder.
So we've covered in this super short little video here, because guys, part of the reason we're doing super short little videos, this is a teaser. Make sure you check out the podcast that's coming. Super exciting. But we have covered creating food for your food and creating food for yourself. And of course, the big question here is, well, Shauna, you promised us that this was going to be a tax strategy for entrepreneurs, right? Okay, we're going to get to that in part 2 of the mini series here, but I want you guys to be pre-thinking just a little bit here, okay? So if I'm creating food for my family, it's not quite a tax strategy, but you're not paying for food, right? You're not buying it from the grocery store. The cost, and I know we didn't quite get into this, you guys have to watch the podcast. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. But you can raise, what was it, 4 pounds of rabbit for how much? What was the cost on that?
Well, let's see. It's about 7 to 8 cents per day to feed the animals, and so you're going to be around 80 to 90 cents a pound if you're buying commercial feed. If you're raising food, if you're growing food for your food, if you're raising the rabbit feed, it's going to be less than 20 cents a pound.
20 cents a pound. So I know this isn't necessarily a tax strategy at the moment, but you guys know I am always on your side looking out for strategies. This is a way to save cash. And if you have cash, if you have money, you have the ability to reinvest in your business and grow it, make it stronger, bring home more cash for your family, and in this particular instance, control your food source. You know exactly what your food has been eating. So I have no doubt that we're going to have a ton of questions and comments on this video. Make sure that you join us again next week for part 2 of the mini series. How do you take a look at this food and potentially turn it into a hobby, maybe even to a business? Okay, we like businesses, we like strategies, you guys know this. So thank you, Nick, for joining us for this super short little clip. If you guys have not yet seen the podcast, if you're not subscribed to Tax Goddess Live, you have to check out the podcast with the very handsome Mr. Nick Klein. So thank you for joining us here today. Guys, as you guys know out there, our channel, Tax Strategies That Save Entrepreneurs Thousands each year. We're saving you money right now just on food, saving thousands each year. We always want to bring you value in the form of education, entertainment, and or inspiration. Please leave us any questions, comments down below. Again, make sure you register for the podcast. You're listening to us on Tax Goddess Live. And of course, register here on YouTube. So click the like, give us thumbs up, subscribe, give us questions and comments so that we can reach out to you guys and have a really interactive conversation. So signing off with Tax Love, your tax goddess and chief tax strategist, Shauna. Make sure you join us for the mini series part 2. Thanks. Bye.